What's up, world? This is your boy E, and we're back at it again. Today, I want to talk to you about 7 hard truths nobody want to hear about dating. 7 hard truths nobody want to hear about dating. Look, I know that sometimes we can get blindsided by dating relationships, especially, man, if you haven't read any books on it or you've been getting advice from the movies and YouTube videos. But this is a good YouTube video to watch, you know what I'm saying? So you can actually watch this one, but some of them YouTube videos a little suspect. But anyway, I know for me, my dating relationships have been kind of messed up because I didn't really get a whole lot of advice. All right, I'm just being real with you. So I made a lot of mistakes, and these are 7 hard truths that I wish I would have learned before I started dating. So number 1, the other person will not complete you. The other person will not complete you. Look, I know some of you guys may have saw the Jerry Maguire movie and you complete me, or you got some women out there who are like, man, girl, my nerves get mad, I need to find me a man. Like, the other person will not complete you, okay? And I think a lot of people end up breaking up in relationships because they are expecting the other person to complete them, and they were never designed or built to complete you. And when you expect that person to complete you and they let you down, then you're stuck. I mean, the whole thing is jacked up. And so let me just say this: if the other person could complete you, then you wouldn't be let down all the time. You wouldn't be hopping from relationship to relationship to relationship, no matter how good that person looks, how much money they make. Like, ultimately, that person wasn't designed to complete you. The only person, if I'm honest, that can complete you is God. And so if you're not complete in God, then no one else will be able to satisfy you like He will. So stop expecting the other person to complete you, because they were never designed to complete you, and you end up setting yourself up for hurt, for pain, and for failure. And so the other person will not complete you. Number 2, the romance will not last forever. Now, I know Keith Sweat came out with a song, "Make It Last Forever, Forever." Look, it's not gonna last forever. I'm telling you. Like, I'm not saying that it's gonna completely stop, but it is gonna be up and down in the relationship. Why? Because we're up and down people in a relationship. We're not always happy all the time. Sometimes things go bad in our life. You may get laid off your job. A person may die. You may be at odds with a person in a relationship. So how is romance going to last forever in a relationship when you're up and down in a relationship? So that's not true at all. So make sure you understand that going in, because if you don't, then you're going to set yourself up for failure again, thinking that, man, this person is not treating me this way. When we first started the relationship, I was getting roses every week, and he was taking me out, he was spending this amount of money. When we first started, she was cooking, she was affectionate, she was writing me all this stuff. And it's like, well, what happened? What happened was that life changed. That's what happened. Life changed. That's what So anyway, all that to say, man, is that romance will not last forever. But I do want to say this, that in those moments where it's tough, in those moments where it's rough, and you feel like you're not receiving what you think you should receive, then try to still give that person what you know is their love language. And so if that's acts of service, even though they may not be serving you, you still go ahead and serve them. If it's giving them a gift, whatever that is, so that you can kind of get through that season or whatever and make the relationship last even longer, and you'll be stronger together as a result. Number 3, the other person will eventually hurt you. Wow. Now, I know that many of us are trying to find this person who is going to make us happy and who's going to have all these check boxes of, they got a good bank account, they got good credit, they love Jesus, they treat me well, they treat their mama well, all this stuff. But the truth is, no matter how many qualifications they meet on your list, eventually they will hurt you. Why? Because they're imperfect just like you're imperfect. So don't walk into a relationship thinking that the other person will never hurt you, no matter how good the relationship may seem at the jump. And so it's important to understand that, because when they do hurt you, then that's when you need to be able to say, hey, okay, you hurt me, let's communicate through this, let's try to work through this. Or, like, I told you up front, that I don't believe, in lying or cheating or whatever, and you cheated on me, so the relationship's over. Like, you need to be able to be ready for that when it happens, and have those conversations if they're needed and when they're needed for that relationship. Number 4, dating is not about you. Most people, when they date, they think only about how this other person can benefit them. Is she nice to stare at? Or, how much money will he spend on me? Like, am I going to be secure? But the truth of the matter is that that's a little short-sighted, in my opinion. I think that if you're dating, you should be dating to marry, and you should be thinking long range as well, not just some temporal benefit that this person can provide for you. Can you see yourself with this person for 50 years? Will this person be a great mother or father? How will you team up to really make a greater impact and a positive impact in the world that you live today? Like, all those things should be considered when you're in a relationship. Don't just think that this person is just here for you. You guys are supposed to be coming together to produce something greater than both of you could ever do apart. And so that's important, that dating should be a process of evaluating and assessing if a person is someone who can help you build a long-term legacy with, not just someone who can satisfy your desires. Well, this concludes part 1 of this video. If you like this video, feel free to go ahead and like it, share it, and subscribe to our channel. I'm also going to be doing a part 2 to this video, which will have the other 3 points on there. So just stay tuned, and I appreciate you guys for watching. Peace.